This is a demo on how to lift a vehicle using the floor jack and safety stands. The equipment we're going to use today are these two. There's two safety stands on this side in orange and two on the other side, and our floor jack. The way the floor jack works is we got a handle. When I crank it clockwise all the way, it stops. It allows me to go up, like so. And then when I'm done, I crank it counterclockwise and it will return back down. The information that we're going to need off this vehicle is located here, or typically in the door as well, down here on the decal. The things that we need to know on the vehicle is make, model, year, and typically it can ask us engine size as well. This is a 2011 Chevy Cruze, so we're going to head over to Podemand and look up the information. So this vehicle is a 2011 Chevy Cruze, put 8 liter, with a standard transmission. I will use this vehicle. And there, I usually find the information under service manual and under general information. And down here, you can see it. We have hoist and jack, general, and then when I go into here, I have 3 areas to check into. Each one opens up a different section. Okay. If I go into here, scroll down, I can see lift and jack in the vehicle here. And now it's going to open up information on how to lift this vehicle, different types of lifts. So there's my diagram here, and it shows me my pinch welds where I actually put my safety stands. And then if I scroll down further, how to lift full frame contact lift, and another section on vehicle jacking. So I would want to print this out by printing my document, and in the shop I just hit print and print it on paper. But if we're not in the shop and it's going to be attached to an assignment, I can hit print, and when I choose my printers over here, I could just choose save as a PDF and then save it to wherever I want to and then attach it to my assignment. Okay, so back to the car. So before I begin the lift, I'm going to place my jack stand in a proper spot. That means I have to go under the vehicle and take a look at my diagram, and my diagram shows me under vehicle, this piece here is my subframe. It runs across through the whole area, holds the engine and the transmission in place. Okay, so there's a vehicle. I'm going to put my floor jack here. It'll support the weight of the vehicle on this piece. So let's start doing that now. So as I lift the vehicle, I'm going to bring the floor jack up to that piece I showed you earlier. And then before I lift though, I'm going to call clear. Make sure he's out of my way. Going in my way. And I will lift. If I have people in my group, I'm going to have someone spotting on each side, making sure everybody's clear and safe. Because as we lift this thing, there basically is going to be no one or nothing underneath it supporting it. Okay, so I will continue to lift it.
Get the wheels off the ground. I need to be high enough. The safety stands will go on the pinch welds.
When I feel I'm at that spot, I stop. My safety stands work like so. As I lift up this piece, you'll hear it ratchet. That's a lock. I need to choose a height that matches my vehicle. So I might start at the bottom. This releases it. So if it's high and I hit it, it could come crashing down. It'll hurt. So I'm going to place that underneath my pinch weld. which is here, 1 notch up. That means my other one has to be the same. So we'll head over there. One notch. Both are set. Come back over here. So before I let it down, we're going to make sure everybody's out of the way. When I placed my floor jack stands underneath there, I took a knee. I didn't lay in the floor. Just in case something should happen, I can get out of their way quickly. Before I lower it, make sure everybody's out of underneath the vehicle. I'm going to call clear and lower it slowly onto the stands. Now remember, the faster you turn this, the faster it comes down, so I want to go slow. Once I'm done that, I lower the floor jack completely. I recheck my stands, make sure they're in good spots. If you had spotters, they'd have done that for you. They are good. Then I move to the back of the vehicle. Likewise with the back of the vehicle, I'm going to place my floor jack under the appropriate area, matching what it says on my diagram from ProDemand. And then again, once I'm ready, clear, get out of the way. Again, if you have spotters, they're going to be on each side, making sure no one's in the area. I want to keep the vehicle at a height that's level, but because I have to place my jack stands, my safety stands, I have to go a little higher. And stop here. See if it'll fit. Again, I want 1 notch match the front. One notch. Come over to this side. And just lower it down a little bit here so you can see better. Same idea. There. I want 1 notch up again. This one. There. And then when I'm done that, my spotters would be checking to make sure that it's all good. Again, before I let it down, make sure everybody's out of my way. Someone's spotting, making sure our stand's in the right spot. Slowly let it down. Remove this floor jack. And then before I'm completely done, I want to give it a little hip check. Make sure it's not going to fall off the stands. To remove stands, we're done. Basically, it's everything in reverse. We would have to be sure that we place this floor jack in the correct position again. Call clear before we lifted. Our spotters or our group members would remove the stands, taking a knee again, not laying on the floor. And then when they're out of the way and clear, you call clear, you'll lower it down and do it to the front and to the back, to back on the floor again. Typically we do this to take wheels off and work under the vehicle and whatnot.